that took some time. But what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And yeah, I'm back. Pretty much. I haven't done a review video in quite some time because I was busy with work. I was busy with a course. And hold on a second to show you what kind of course. I'll be right back. So I forgot. So, hold on a second, I didn't get the right page. Oh yeah, it's over here. So yeah, currently we're at my course. We're trying to figure out how to read the clock, and yeah, to have the time. As you might see here, this is well, my sensei used a different variation, but I picked the one that I thought was in the textbook. So what you see here is yeah, the European Standard Time. Basically means 5:33 p.m. But in the language I'm learning, I mean it's obvious what I'm practicing at the moment. One says goji-san, goji-san ju sanpun. So goji-san ju sanpun. So once again, goji-san ju. So you speak the you for a long period of time because you have a small u and u. Sanpun means 3 minutes. So, but what it's saying here, it's 43 minutes past 5 p.m. So, once again, goji san ju sanpun. That's basically it, sanpun. I'm still not fluent enough, but I'm slowly getting there. But yeah, we're only 3 minutes in, I'm drifting off topic. So yeah, review, got my notebook ready, got my day cover ready because I have to work tomorrow and I can't, it's not good to drink caffeine in the evening, and nice scenery. The calabash on the left, the pumpkin is going to die first. Not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. And the others will follow later. But yeah, the review we're going to do today is Soulfinder, Infinite Ascent. So basically Soulfinder 3, Infinite Ascent by Iconic Comics. So for those of you who are not familiar to this format, don't worry. This is going to be an exception, one of the exceptions. This is going to be a spoiler-free review this time. Because otherwise I'll be making a video of 1 hour or more. And it tires me out pretty fast. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to the 6 points. First point is Retter, etc. We're going to the synopsis, short breakdown with some metaphors. 4 is positives and negatives. We combine it into 1. 5 is final verdict. And and then we can show what's next. So without further ado, let's get into this. The story of Soulfinder is written by going here. It's written by Doug Ernst. And yeah, the art is written by the art is done by let's see, by Matthew Weldon. The colors are Jean-Francois with a B. So yeah, Jean-François Bayot. I hope I spelled his name correctly because I'm terrible with French. And letters by Bill Williams. And cover art by Dave Dorman and Alejandro Mirabal. Hey, he shows my first name. Great. So yeah, that's basically the writer, etc. We're going straight to the synopsis. So yeah. What basically happening is Patrick Retter, aka Soulfinder 79, is yeah, the parish priest and exorcist in the sleepy town Steepleton, Maryland, a veteran with combat experience from his tour in the Middle East. He's the newest recruit to the order, which is 100,000 years old. So yeah, what the synopsis is Patrick Retter and yeah, Soulfinder 79. Because Reginald Crane was my favorite, is 77. I like how they all get names, code names, etc. And his companion Gregory Chua, is the newest detective. They are sent by Uncle Sam to yeah, to capture a drug kingpin in and yeah, in a fictional country, basically a combination of what should I say, like Bhutan and yeah, let's do a little bit of controversial Kashmir. And yeah, take down yeah, a new demon of Blackfire called the Spider of Satan, of La Araña de Satán, so it's like we call it in Spanish. And yeah, yeah, all the way up to Sky Cathedral, that's place a temple or monastery at 26,000 feet. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm not getting into the full story this time. So yeah, we're getting straight into what yeah, the synopsis, what it's all about. It takes place after it follows up straight after part 2, Black Tide. But yeah, yeah, give a little bit of reference from the Bible because yeah, I actually sent a private message to the writer, to Doug Ernst, to how did you came up with the Spider of Satan, or the Araña de Satán. And well, there's a nice contrast between the books once you get, but you need to read them first, so a mild spoiler. Where Black Tide, but it's more of a metaphor, so you can't really tell the spoiler or not, but it's up for interpretation. Where Black Tide uses the demonic anglerfish, so we're going to show them right here. I have the hardcover. Thanks a lot. With, of course, anglerfish has a little angler to lure prey towards this, but in this case it could be used as a demonic angler or fish to lure, basically as yeah, some kind of yeah, I think you actually read. That's how the devil tries to trick you. Basically, he uses his angler to lure people away from God, or with a glow, and yeah. Unfortunately, the captain in part 2, or one of the demons that appears in Black 2, the anglerfish, he's or one of the captains. He drifted a little too close to the angler, and he got pulled down with it. And yeah, that way he pulls you down into the abyss, but it could also be applied to, I say, if you. Oh, there's my paper. I don't know. That's probably a note. It could also be applied in a different kind of context, like with if you really want to buy something, but you don't have the money for it, yeah, the company or corporation, whatever, tries to make it so appealing to you that you, or use some kind of psychology that you can't let it go. You need to have it, but you don't. But you really need it. You don't think about it in the moment, and yeah, that could also be used for this. So yeah, not just but not just for the Bible, but also yeah, if you're religious, but also in a non-religious context. That when you really want something, but you can't afford it, and you don't need it, you get it anyway. So there's a kind of thing that's kind of it requires a type of mental strength and resilience, or I don't know if it's the correct word for it, but I digress. So where black tide tries to lure people away from with an anglerfish, using the anglerfish, here we have the spider. And what basically what with infinite descent is, to use another metaphor. And it's also what the writer told me about this, so I give my own interpretation. It's like the devil, in this case one of his minions of Blackfire, the spider of Satan, tries to trap you in a web of sin, the Araña de Satán. And once you're trapped in this web, once it's spun, it's incredibly difficult to break free from it. Because you could invite demons into your home, but if you don't get rid of them first, they'll stick with you forever, even in jail. So the best way to do this is to not let them into your home. How hard it might be, but they'll somehow always manage to get through. And just in time for Halloween. So although I like this concept, and it's really something to behold, to see Douglas Ernst and Matthew Walden and Bill Williams work together as a team like this. Needs a little day off. Let's get a sore throat. So we're going straight to the positives now. I liked the art is once again sublime. So I think Matthew Weldon and Mirabel, of course Jean-Francois Bayot, they really did an amazing job. And personal preference is I liked the writing in Even Descent better than what I found in Black Tide, but after Doug explained it to me, and I did some rereading again. When I figured out when he made me aware of certain details that I kind of overlooked the first 2 times, I kind of understood where they were going with this. So still I think this is the better issue of the 2. It won't beat the first one, but still a solid graphic novel or comic. And basically Black Tide was more like a silence before this, more like a silent tide before the storm. And what I also liked about it is the development of the detective, and there's a particular saint that will show up, but I won't tell you which one. So and of course the concepts of the anglerfish, and in this particular issue, Araña de Satán. Once you get into it, and I just asked him about it, and we talked about it like adults. I don't know why it's so difficult for some people, but I digress. The negatives, those are really minor complaints. It's more like Araña de Satán. I wish he would have posed more of a threat, but it is something. Once there's because there might be a chance that he will come back in the future, and of course there will be so prisons can't hold certain demons and certain supernatural beings forever. So he'll break free anyway, just like the one in the downtown is in part 2. And location, it is kind of a risk. I'm not saying it was a bad location. I really liked that it was a mixture between like say could be Bhutan and some other kind of civilization with Kashmir, for example. But it was kind of risky. What it sometimes tried to put almost tried to put too many elements into one particular setting, and it risks to be a little bit overcrowded, too complicated, but it's also something that Fortunately, they stayed within their limits. And I figured out something else that might have overlooked or something. There was a spelling error somewhere. I can't forget where. So over here, was it over there? I don't know. Oh yeah. I should have used a marker or something. But yeah, there was a. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it anymore because yeah, my memory is currently almost 10:30 p.m. I need to get to work tomorrow, so yeah. There was a spelling error somewhere in the first. I think it was in the intro or something. But yeah, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not too. It's nothing that yeah takes away from the book because it's solid. So my final verdict. I think if you like the Demon's Match, you need. Yeah, these comics are not that yeah average superhero story. You need to get to the source of it to understand where you're going with this. Once you understand a little bit, and if you ask, don't be afraid to ask questions to the writer and the authors, etc., the artists, etc. Once you get to the bottom of it, din 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 din, exactly. You'll figure out there's something yeah with a little more depth than what you can find in other mainstream American comics. This one is an indie, by the way. So yeah, the final verdict. I must say, with the things I know right now, and yeah, and yeah, what Doug Ernst explained to me, and yeah, he explained the concepts he explained to me. I really like where it's going with this. So yeah, I could give this. It won't be on the level of Demon's Match, but it's still solid. Demon's Match was a 95 out of 100. This one gets a 90 out of 100. So yeah, how you say 90 in Japanese? QU. You see, it's that easy. So you get a 90 out of 100, and yeah, solid book. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, yeah. What he also told me is yeah. I don't like to spoil for others, but also heard that yeah, in the next volume it will be like a flashback issue that will take place yeah, and put more emphasis on let's say one of my favorites, on Father Reginald Crane, Soulfinder 77. More emphasis on his past and yeah, his time in Vietnam. So at least that's what a little bird told me through the grapevine. So yeah. I can't wait to see how that story after this goes. I mean, we currently got yeah, first the thing falls again. First we got the snakes, Blackfire. We got the anglerfish and yeah, the captain, and yeah, this time we have a rogue CIA agent and a demonic spider. So yeah, what will happen next? God knows. So yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much the review. What will be following next is I changed the order a bit from what I originally had in mind. So yeah, the first that's on my list for reviewing. We're going back into America, and yeah, into American comics, and oh boy, so help me God. Dear Lord, please help me get through this, because I had a hard time to get through the bottom of this one. I mean, yeah. So yeah, Broken Trinity, Angelus will follow. Angelus. Really fits within the scene. After that, we're going to short breakdown of yeah, this translated in Dutch. by an old standard uitgeverij by Belgian publisher. Next we do a little breakdown of the stories in Astro Boy 2. That will include Your Highness Death Cross, the Third Wizard, and the White Comet. And we'll do a little breakdown of the history behind. Let's see if I spelled correctly. Yeah, I remember. I know what it means. Tetsuwan Atomu. Or Astro Boy. Also gave the inspiration for another guy that shoots lasers in a digital network. So the anti-warrior, Rockman. What follows next is Edguy Demon Hunter Part 2 of the 4, I think, or 5. Followed by something I owe to a fellow creator of mine that released this comic, made his first comic last year. Had a successful crowdfunding. I hope I get as successful as he did. But he had the publisher also behind it, so yeah. And after that, this is what I'll be reading this weekend. And there's a bookmark on it, Edguy Demon Hunter Part 3. And that's it for today, folks. I'm going to bed, and brush my teeth, drink my coffee, go to bed. And see you guys in the next one. If you'd like to see me make more videos like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and if you want to see what I'm creating with my hardworking friend, you can read chapter 1 of the Jawa Warrior, Death of the Family on Global Comics and on the jawawarrior.com. And don't forget to buy yourself a DRM-free digital copy for just $2 on Global Comics and €2 on the Gumroad, in the Gumroad store. I'll put the links down below. And if you want a physical one, that one's also available in the Gumroad store. Unfortunately, shipping is something I can't control, so my apologies in advance. I hope they make it cheaper. It probably won't happen, but And update on issue 2. Pencils are 100% finished, inks are 100% finished, and currently coloring is up to page 13, because that means around 7 pages to go till the second chapter is ready for release at the end of this year or beginning of 2024. So yeah, congratulations, Mr. Ernst, Mr. Weldon, and Mr. Williams, and of course the rest of the team at Iconic Comics. And that's all I have to say for this. Hasta la próxima. And till next week. Matarai.